2, 1. Hello, 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 my lovely little nightmares. Alright, so I have finished the curtains for Foxy's Cove. I had asked Atlas when he had finally gotten on what one he liked best. Oh, why is my desk dirty? What the heck? Okay, that's weird. Anyways, so I asked Atlas what one he liked best, and at first he was like the magenta one, but then I pointed out that the magenta wool would then be touching the magenta concrete, and that might look a little weird. And he was like, oh yeah, you're right. Okay, then how about pink? Because it would still match the color scheme of the room. And I was like, yeah, sure. Plus, that would be super funny for Foxy's Cove to be pink. And so now we got this lovely little pink curtain with the pink frog lights. So these frog lights come from the cold frog. My computer's being finicky. Anyways, so those come from the cold frog, and yeah. And I've reattached the lights for the office. So now, oh, I haven't turned on the generator. Let me go turn on the generator, right? I can't show it off properly if I don't have the generator on. Silly me, silly me. Whoops. I also got all the frogs for the for my little secret whatever thing. Oh, I don't have anything in here. Heck, I need something to burn in here. Something to burn. Let me look for something to burn. Hold on. I forgot about that part. That's important. Very important. Anyways, so I now have the froggies for the little fake little scenery enclosure thingies that I had built before. I still need to actually put up the proper colored walls for the cold biome, the mock cold biome, but I still haven't decided what color I want for the walls, because it needs to have like a sky and clouds, and I'm not sure what kind of ones give the vibe of cold without it looking weird, you know? And so I'm still not sure on that part. I used up some of the frog lights trying to fix the paths so that they would glow, so that I wouldn't have to have as many torches. Because eventually I want the village to be well enough lit that I don't have to keep my brightness setting on bright, and I can set it to moody. But I don't feel comfortable with that because I can hardly see ever on this stupid server with it on moody mode. Anyways, so behold, the light is now on. Wait, hold on, let me change it to moody so that y'all can see what exactly it would look like. So then if I turn off the light, then it's dark. See? 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 Very nice. Very nice. I need to put the window here eventually, and I need to give Golden Freddy his clothes, along with regular Freddy. But for now, this is what we've got. Oh yeah, and I can show you what the computer does. So this is what the computer currently looks like. None of these things are actually functional other than the paddle ball game. Oh, and this. You can actually turn on and off all the lights, which is cool. And so, now that we've got all the cannon rooms actually built, I need to start actually properly decorating them. So we've got crates in here already, and I need to put the shelves here, the broom over here, and I need to do more stuff in the kitchen. I need to put more tables in here. I actually have a little list over here, so I don't need this anymore. I finished that. Alright, so we've got the need of tables, pizzas, maybe a prize corner, and an arcade if I can fit it somewhere. I'm not sure where I would put it though, because most people that like recreate this building and keep it like map accurate, they'll put the prize corner right there. But that area is kind of taken with other stuff. If you know what I mean. But yeah, so then I don't know where to put the prize corner. I'm not sure. Anyways, we'll figure it out later. Maybe I could put it over there, because there is that like open space over there. Or hold on, let's see. So I mean, with the fact that there's rules down this hallway, that implies that there's people that are going down this hallway at some point to get to somewhere. And yet there's nothing there. So I guess technically speaking, I could expand the building a little bit to put an arcade or prize corner or something over on one of these sides. Just a small one, you know? That would explain more about why there's a hallway there. Or why there's rule sign there and nowhere else. It's a weird place for a rule sign. But whatever. Yeah, so this is what the village looks like when it's moody. I messed up the lighting apparently because the zombies spawned in the village somehow. But yeah, so I'm trying to put frog lights underneath the path so that it looks more bright. So that I don't have to have too many lights set up around the village. You know? Because I want to put up proper light posts later. But I still need to, you know, make sure the path is brightly lit. So I also have, I have 20 of these, and then this is the verdant light, which comes, so this one's the warm frog light, this one's the cold frog light. I still don't get why the warm frog is white and the cold frog is green. It makes no sense to me. It's like, who came up with this? Who came up with this idea? I demand answers right here, right now. But they're not going to come, so we're just going to roll with it. Yeah, so I need to get more frog lights, but I don't want to put my little frogs from my enclosure in danger, so I release a frog into my pond. I release a tadpole into my pond. And I'm hoping that it will become a frog soon. So I need to get like 3 regular frogs and put them in the nether in my little magma cube biome area. Because I don't actually know how to make a farm for frog lights. And I'm not going to try and figure it out because I don't want to. Put a light here, then I put a light here. No, wait. Right here. Look at that. Okay, and then do that. And then put a light. I was trying to find if I could find a light overlay mod so that I could use so that I could figure out where exactly the dark spots are. So I can better light up my village without trial and error. But alas, I could not find one, so I'm just gonna have to hope for the best and possibly accidentally overlight the area. Okay, so then if I put one right here, then that looks okay, I think. I mean, it's a little bit annoying that it's gonna be a little bit bumpy, but what can you do, you know? I'm trying to put lights underneath the path. And make sure that it's well lit. Maybe this needs to be 1 back. You know, I'm trying to keep... Oh gosh, that's what scared me. I thought it was a zombie for a second. I'm trying to keep things up and running properly, and I'm trying to keep things well lit. And it's very difficult to do so. Is this too close? Might be. Let's try 1 back. Is that's good. Okay. Because I know that I had a proper pattern on a different server. And I think it was like 5 blocks apart from each other was the thing that I went with. 1, 2, 3. This seems to be doing 4 blocks apart with each of these, so. Which is fine. I don't mind. It's going to be way too bright, but that's better because this server is always in perpetual night anyway, so that's better actually. So then... 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm trying to think about the safety of my villagers because I care about them very much. They are my little babies. Okay, and then that is that. This is in my way. Please don't. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. I put the frog light here. Will that be okay? Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, so I plan to put frog lights underneath... Oh, this poor golem. I plan to put frog lights underneath the cool little moss path so that it functions better, and so I don't have to have too many torches everywhere. Because I plan to eventually replace the torches with proper little light posts. I just keep rambling the same thing because I am just so very in desperate need of figuring this part out because it's very important. After what had happened last time with the fire, I want to make sure that my village is well lit so that I don't have to worry about anything attacking me or my lovely little villagers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I definitely need to finish the walls, and before I can finish the walls, I have to finish my building. So once I finish the building, I'm gonna finish the walls, and then we'll go from there. I want this to be in the center, so even though that throws off the pattern, that's fine. Okay, and then we'll put one right here. I'm running out of frog lights, that's fine. Let's go down this way, because this way's also kind of dark. Wait, actually. Which way should I go down? Which way is darker? I need to remove those, honestly. Whatever. Anyways. I only have 4 froggy lights left. I need to remove this chest of random stuff that he left behind. He left behind blocks of iron! What the heck? Okay, whatever. 2, 3, 4. I just need to remove the random chests that have random stuff that they left behind from the times that they visited the village. It's just so silly. Oh yeah! I actually want to build a proper little horsey enclosure for my horses. Seeing as the fire was very scary, I want them to have their own safe little enclosure. But I don't know yet where I want to build it. Because in theory, I should build it close to the entrance, so that people have a place to drop off their horses. But the issue is that that area is kind of small. So it might be better to put it near the back of the village. But that would mean that people have to ride all the way to the back of the village, and that's just... But then again, it's for my horses, isn't it? So... And I do kind of want to put it over here, because that'd be cute. You know? Or I could keep it over here and just make a small one. But the image that I found of the one that I want to do is probably going to be somewhat big, right? So I'm out of frog lights. Okay, let's just put a torch here and a torch here. And this village is so dang dark all the time. It makes me so nervous. Anyways, gosh, the water is so dark. Has my frog become a frog yet? I have no way of telling, do I? No. Anyways, but yeah. So I want to get the different frogs once again. The issue is that to get the frogs that I want, I'd have to go all the way to... Where's spawn? So that's Atlas's house. So I'd have to go here to get the cold frog. And then I'd have to go... There's a jungle around here somewhere. Is this a jungle? I'd have to go here to get the warm frogs. Those are the only 2 biomes I know for sure will give me the frogs that I need. You know, and so it's just very frustrating. Anyways, but yeah, so I want to expand my shop at the shopping district. I want to finish lighting up the village. I need to finish building the rest of the FNAF locations. So, now that we've got all the cannon rooms, I need to decorate them and also build the little entrance area, which I said that I would do. I have not yet decided what blocks I want to do with that yet. I'm thinking birch, though. I'm thinking like birch planks and spruce floors. Because I think that's what I did last time on my own FNAF server. Where the map was taken from Minteria. Because I had built it originally on Minteria. But I'm not sure if I want to redo the same style as last time. Or if I want to do something new. Because we do have so many new blocks now. You know? Like the mangrove. And bamboo. and amethyst. And copper. Okay, so we don't really have that many blocks, but still, I still want to try maybe do something new. But the issue is I don't want it to be too out there. I could do mushroom floors, that'd be a little neat. Although it would also require me to find giant mushrooms. Let's see, here's... What else is there that I could do? I could do one of these glazed terracottas, but I'm not sure if I want that. You know, some people use the dead coral blocks as, like, carpet. I always find that so very strange of a choice. You know? I'm gonna have to think about this a bit more. Because I want it to look nice. That is the priority. I want it to look nice. But at the same time, I may have to like make some mock-up wall and floor colorings and then ask Atlas and Quevey what they think to get a second opinion. Again, for the third time. But we'll see, because doing the mock-ups with like creative mode does make it a little bit easier for me to make my decisions, because then I don't have to make the blocks and then find out that I didn't like the color scheme that I had in mind, and then having had wasted all that time and resources. It's much easier to actually just make a little fake section and be like, which one of these looks best? This one. Remove the thing from that I made with creative and then go get the blocks. Because that's how I did most of the building, you know? Sort of. I already had the idea of what I wanted for a few rooms, and then for others I made like little mock-ups of what colors go best together. Oh yeah, there's a hole in this stage. I actually need to fix that. I keep forgetting that part. I just now remembered as I was on my way back over. I need to stop going back and forth, honestly. Alright, so... yeah, so I want to continue working on the village. I want to make it nicer. I need to fix the hole in this building. So that's made out of spruce and dark oak. So I need to grab some spruce and dark oak to fix the hole in the wall. And I need to grab 2 of the blue nether wart blocks to fix the hole in the stage. And I need, let's see, that's the wrong one, these one. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, so let's grab 4. And then spruce. Once again, don't know how much I'm gonna need, so let's grab 4 and hope that that's enough. And let's go fix a hole in that one butcher's building. It's not really a butcher's building because I just didn't want to look up tutorials on how to build buildings this time, okay? Because I did something cool on Dino's server, but on this server I want to try, for the most part, and actually just build things as best as I can with my own building skills rather than using a tutorial. So I'm keeping the houses as they were, but replacing the blocks with new types to make them look nicer. You know? And then building the FNAF location based off of the map that I have from the actual game. And just doing my best to pixel measure and take creative liberties. Yeah, okay, so we gotta patch up the hole in the... over here. I don't remember why there's a hole here. Whatever. There we go. Oh, it is really dark over here now. I do not like that. Moving on. Do I have mail? Hello? Sent by Quevey Stinky. This just in the... where is that? He literally just sent me back freaking... to send me the message saying Stinky. He mailed me freaking Atlas's newsletter. What the heck? What a loser. Oh my gosh, that's so silly. Alright, so anyways. I gotta figure out what blocks I want to use for the shelf in here. I wish we had deco craft, because that would make this actually a lot easier for me. Or chisels and bits. But I don't think either of those is actually available. That's why we're using the Crayfishers refurbished thing. Even though I missed the old Crayfishers version where I could sit on the toilet and flush and stuff, because that was funny. But that's fine. This is fine. So this is the shelf style that I went with for this room. It's not great. It really isn't. It's got Golden Freddy, and that's all that matters. But I don't want to do it like that in a storage room in here. Oh wait, stupid. Trap doors and regular doors. I'm so smart. Alright, so let's see what kind of doors we got. So I think people, whenever they usually do this thing, they use spruce. I don't have very much spruce, that was the issue here. So for this to work, I'd have to get more spruce if I wanted that to work. But I think I have a lot of pale oak, don't I? Yeah. I might have enough pale oak to do it. So I do have extra pale oak. So then, if I use my extra leftover pale oak, then I might be able to get it done easier. Oh, actually, Atlas's shop is fully open. That's right. I could probably go over there and buy stuff from him. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Let me put away my stuff. I need to go ahead and get more dark oak for my chest in case I need dark oak. Yeah, here's all of my pale oak, which should be enough to make a decent shelf in the location. Not a great one, not a big one, but a decent one. Wait, I'm gonna go to this shopping district and I better bring some diamonds. Because they sell things for diamonds and I sell things for iron. Because I need iron for a lot of my projects. Quevey has an iron farm. I do not. Yeah, so let's real quickly go to the shopping district and let's go buy some things. Because I also need more fireworks soon. And unless I just go out and try and kill creepers on my own, which I'm not very good at, that's not going to work out well for me. Because Quevey has a creeper farm also. Quevey gets all the farms for all the stuff that I need, and it's so very frustrating because I can't use his farms. Because that's stealing. That's against the rules. And again, he's not on, so it's not like he would really notice, would he? But no, that's wrong and I won't do it. So let's see. I'm gonna go to Atlas's shop. I have 7 diamonds. What's up with the sheep? Hello, little sheep. Whatever. Okay. I want these. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. So there's building witches. So this is what he's selling currently. He's got gravel and sand, which I think I have plenty of gravel. Bamboo, which I already have sugarcane. I can get that easily. Honeycombs are something that I can't really get that easily, are they? So he's mostly selling wood and leaves. Which, actually, technically speaking, I do need leaves for our project. Really doesn't have that many leaves though, does he? I mean, they're okay, but... Mangrove roots. Why is he selling mangrove roots? How much mangrove is he selling? Because I don't really... I lost my mangrove tree and I used... I wonder what did I use all my mangrove for? Because I know I had a lot in my chest and then I didn't. It's weird. Do I want anything from the shop? I want these, but he's not selling them. What the heck? Let's double check what the instructions are. Welcome to Lovely Emporium. We sell a wide variety of items such as wood, crops, decor, etc. Whatever purchase, please leave 1 diamond per stack. If your funds are insufficient, please leave a replacement item. Put your name on a piece of paper, put it into the dispenser below. Will be used Reminders to pay for your official dues. We'll then trade. Please help yourself. Any questions can be put in the dispenser. Galley no stealing is allowed. Any suggestions for the saloon program can be put in the dispenser. Sincerely, Atlas. Bro, you have like no paper in there already for me to use to whatever. Okay. Because to write in a paper, wouldn't I need an experience points and an anvil? Whatever. Okay, let's see. On the honeycombs. He has a lot of honeycombs. Because I need to freaking wax some of my blocks annoyingly. And I would like to properly get a beehive for myself. So I take one of these, and where do I put the money? Do I put it in dispenser? I put it in dispenser? It's not quite clear where I put it. Can I put it in your hand? Can I put it in your hand? There we go. I did it. I paid. He can't say I didn't pay for it. I put it in his statue's hand. Instructions unclear. Handed the mannequin my diamond. Okay, let's see what these ones are. I want these ones, but he still hasn't made any. Okay, what's the point of him having a sign saying that he has 3-tier rockets when he really doesn't? You know? He only has the 1-tier rockets, and even then... Is he out? Oh no, here they are. Okay. I'm still not quite sure on how exactly this works. Like, he does not specify, like, if it's for a full stack or what. I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to ask him next time I see him. That's all there is to it. But anyways, this is my shop. I want to expand it. That way to put an electronics section. And if there's enough room, which there's not really, I want to also expand it about a bit this way so I can have like a little outdoor section for outdoor furniture properly. So I can actually show what they look like, you know? And how they function. I probably should have changed this because this was the display of the week for last week, wasn't it? And I didn't change it because I don't really have... I mean, technically speaking, I could show off the kitchen stuff, but... I guess I probably should switch everything around, huh? Yeah. Let me just go ahead and do that. Okay, so then this is spruce. Spruce chairs go back into here. Spruce tables go back into here. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Did I actually just make those specifically for display? Where did the plates go? Did I break the plates? I think I broke the plates. Oof. Anyways, well, whatever. Okay, so let's do one cutting board in cherry. The plates are broken. Heck. Why is there a normal skeleton in my shop? Bruh. How dare it come in there and stand in the corner. And then we'll do... let's do mangrove for the display cabinetry. And then... There we go. The cutting board there. Yeah. Display of the week is now. There we go. So the thing with these, advertising, haha, is so you can put, I already showed y'all how to make dough on this, right? Yeah, kind of. And then this, it's drawers. You can put stuff in it. I need to do like the upper drawers at some point, but I don't want to right now. I'm lazy. Has anyone bought any of my stuff yet? No? Okay. I need another door, honestly. This place has like no doors and also no windows. I'm silly. Oh, whatever. Okay, well, I guess hopefully next time when I see y'all, I will have made even more progress on either the village, the shop, or the FNAF location. Probably not. My computer's being very finicky, and so I've not really been able to play on the server all that much, unfortunately, because I'm constantly trying to get my computer to agree to charge, and it's not doing so. Well, bye! See ya!